Good evening.
Hey, we
Hello.
are live.
Welcome to, I believe, episode 24? Question mark.
Probably. I think I had 22 on my channel, and then you guys had one without me. So maybe this is
Yeah.
25.
25 or 24?
I put 24 in the title, so let's hope it's 24.
Let's hope it's 24. It's okay. 24 is a good number. Any number is okay. And I'm really glad to see you guys again. So many events. So many.
It's been a busy 2 weeks.
It has been.
And it's only been 2 weeks.
For me, it's been like two pen shows. One, the Pelikan Hub. The other one, Toronto Scriptus. Busy.
And they were back to back. And so to start with, we do have a question about the Pelikan Hub. Did everyone have a good time at the Pelikan Hub?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering why it was not as many people as I thought in my Pelikan Hub. And then I found out that Palo Alto had their own in Stanford University.
Ooh.
That makes sense then.
So I feel like ours was smaller this year in Toronto, but I think ours was smaller because it was game 1 of the World Series.
Ooh.
And so every bar in the city of Toronto, regardless of if it's a sports bar or not, right now is a sports bar. And so basically our hub started an hour early, and by the time the game started at 8 o'clock, our hub was basically over. Also very short this year because we had part of the bar, and part of the bar was still just a sports bar for, the World Series game 1. And so it was a time, but we had fun. A great time. It was a great night to be in Toronto.
It looked busy.
Very nice.
It was super busy. So Toronto tends to have like 180 to 200 people. And then they do guest passes. And so it was very busy, but it was quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, Kari, did you go?
I did. It was actually really, really nice. Same amount of last year, chaotic. But in this case, we had less noise from the restaurant. We had a whole upstairs kind of a full for the Pelikan Hub. I got the chance to meet some pen people, some YouTubers. One of them had a 20 questions with Alexandra not a long time ago from Laval. And 20 questions or maybe a sit down or something with you.
You got to give me a name, Kari. There's like 100+ episodes of that show. I'm like, there could be so many people.
So many people. Let me find it because I just met this person and I need, wait, give me a second. I'm just trying to look for the, it's Penablers or Pen something. Wait, I need to check. I will get back to you. As soon as I find it, I will get back to you. Then there was a person from France attending the Montreal Pelikan Hub, and I realized that we are both Spanish speakers. And
That's
then
awesome.
we follow each other. The handle name for this beautiful, beautiful person, her name is Ana, is Encantadora with the ink, ladies. Yeah, it was really nice. She said, say hi. There are some comments about the game. I don't know. I had a great time at the Pelikan Hub.
All right.
Meeting.
It's going to be story time / question time.
How do you think about this one?
All right. 1, 2, 3. Question. Did everyone get the same ink? Because I looked around. Everyone got the same ink at San Francisco.
Nope.
Yeah. I got the apricot.
I got the apricot. That's this year's color.
Yeah. I got apricot because Kat, who's the lovely organizer of the Toronto Hub, asked Mom what I wanted.
Yeah.
And they had marked the lovely family that they are, went through every single box, and so marked boxes that were apricot and boxes that weren't apricot.
Mandarin, by the way, which was years ago.
Yeah. Well, there was everything in the Toronto boxes. We had golden lapis, we had tanzanite. Some people got rose quartz. I saw a bottle of mandarin. Like it was, I would say probably about 25% of the bags were other colors.
That's not okay.
And
Sounds like a Russian roulette to me.
it basically was. But if you got there early enough, they did let you pick. Like you could pick a ink of the year bag, or you could pick a bag that was something else, which was nice. What I did notice was that a lot of these smaller hubs, so Fort York, Guelph, St. Catharines, none of those hubs got apricot.
Oh,
Dang.
None of the smaller hubs got the ink of the year in Canada, from the looks of it. People, those hub masters were talking about buying a single bottle from Blesket, who's a Canadian distributor, and splitting it up, which was interesting because I had assumed that, the bottles were going to come out of bigger hubs and the smaller hubs were still going to get ink. And that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like bigger hubs got ink and smaller hubs didn't get the ink of the year. And the other thing that seemed to happen with smaller hubs, from what I've witnessed there's a Pelikan hub group on Facebook. And I never participate in Facebook groups. Like, I don't comment, I don't do any of that stuff. But I do lurk on occasion. And I have, when stuff started to seemingly go awry with the Pelikan hub one, I started lurking more. And it seemed like many smaller hubs also didn't get banners this year.
Yeah.
Which seems like a pretty big deal. So I've had a couple conversations with people because it sort of seemed like maybe they were winding down doing hubs. Maybe this was them just trying to get rid of stock. And then they put out a post on Sunday that talked about how they'd see us in 2026. So I'm interested to see what's actually going on, because this year sort of seemed like maybe stuff fell off the rails a little bit.
I mean, everyone was kind of, caught by surprise probably with some stuff. Again, tariffs in the US.
Yeah.
Case, right? That's what I would think of. But yeah, maybe it is a hiccup. I hope we will continue having hubs.
I do too. Apparently there were a dozen people in Brampton and they all got tanzanite. That seems to be what I'm hearing, is that smaller hubs did not get apricot.
Yeah, Suzette says they all got, the 30 people she had got apricot.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Like some hubs got.
Oh,
Kari's gone.
Kari.
All right. Some hubs just got. I know hubs that got no bottles of apricot, but in some cases, hub masters just went out to buy their own bottle to split up with the group. I don't think they should have to do that, but I was happy for my friends. I got to try apricot, and then Mom ended up getting an apricot as well, and I ended up trading it. I don't know where my bag of ink is, with another Canadian who was looking for a bottle of apricot. And we just swapped at Scriptus because I don't need 2 bottles. I would say there's a lot of the nice thing about it being Sunday on Friday and then Scriptus on Sunday was that I think there was a lot more trading of Pelikan Hub inks because people are just trying to get rid of stuff.
And that, I mean, that's the good thing of getting different inks because then you had an opportunity to trade.
Yes. And I also will say, there's been a couple people in the Canadian groups that have talked about having weird particulate matter at the bottom of their orange bottles.
I have to look.
I haven't checked mine, and so we're going to do that now.
Sure. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. You can see it, sort of. It's like
Really?
little bits floating. People are wondering if it's just the salts that make up an orange ink.
Yeah, it could be. Nothing here.
Stuff floating in it.
Yeah, I can see in yours. I don't see anything in mine.
Yeah. It's almost like it's a shimmer. Weird.
I mean, listen, if it's so this ink has been around for almost a year, I think, at this point, right? Because they released it pretty early in the year.
Holy shit, Vladdy just hit a home run.
Aw, baseball, y'all.
Baseball. Sorry, it's Game 5 of the World Series, and I heard Grandma squeak upstairs.
Aww.
Oh. So here's my setup this evening. Here's my iPad with the score, so that I can watch it out of the corner of my eye. While we do this thing. But there was this squeak from upstairs. Followed by a Vladdy hit a home run.
Oh, so Alexandra's 89-year-old grandmother is all in it.
She is as in it as, like, she adores baseball. Like, we have a TV at the cabin so that Grandma can watch baseball. That's why the cabin has cable. That's why the cabin has a TV. It's why the cabin has always had a TV. So that Grandma can watch baseball. Grandma adores baseball.
Aww.
And she is so happy that she also made it to like inning 16 of that game that went 18 innings.
So I kind of stopped staying past midnight or 1 a.m. when I was like 25. It just became very hard physically. So I was impressed how long your grandmother was up at the age of 89.
I will say Tuesday was a struggle. Tuesday we were struggling big time in this household. But it was good, and she had a great time. But all right, wow, that's a way to start the game. We are top of the first, up by 2. There was always going to be a plan for Desk Chatter in the World Series if we made it to Game 5. It was always going to happen.
I don't know if David knows, but once upon a time, we attempted the sports commentary.
Oh, it's a glorious time. We need to bring that back. I adored that sports commentary episode, and we need something to do it with again.
Yep.
All right, Kari's back.
Hello.
Hello.
The internet kicked you out?
Oh, yes. I don't know what happened. I had to install again the Microsoft Edge. It was so weird. It turned off like everything. Like
They've
my
been
computer
doing
shuts off.
updates, I think.
I don't know.
I'm aware. It's on the iPad.
2 pitches, 2 home runs. I'm just, I didn't know what I couldn't let it
Hello.
Come say hi if you're already down here.
Aww. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So, my 89-year-old mother
It's a topic of conversation
is-
in the chat.
I have to have my glasses on, and right now they're on my head. And my sister, who is at a remote site in Chile where she's filming the building and the discoveries made by an extraordinary telescope, are FaceTiming each other and watching the game.
Aww.
But I just needed you all to know that there's a long way to go before this game is over,
There's about
and that
3
everybody
hours.
just needs to settle down and settle in.
But will it be as long as it was on Monday?
I ignored it and I just went to bed
Yeah.
because I believe in the Jays, but I know that they will win or lose regardless of my presence. And they generally do better if I'm not in the room watching the TV.
Wow.
Very stoic of you. I like that.
I'm bad, as they would say in Ghana, I'm bad juju. So I do not watch. I work and then I leave.
Wow.
So-
So good to see you, Sheila.
It's good to see you too.
You're beautiful as always.
Thank you. I'm sorry we couldn't have had a bigger visit at Scriptus,
Yeah.
but it was so busy.
It was busy.
It was busy and then it's done. It's the
Mm.
most extraordinary experience because it's such a short show.
It's one day, right?
Yeah,
One
and
day.
there's no time.
There's no time.
For nothing.
Like I didn't walk the show floor. I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's such a busy show. I'd like it to be a little, I'd almost like us to have a longer lead time into the setup so that vendors could actually walk the show floor
Yeah.
and see everything else that's going on that other people are doing. But with Scriptus,
There is no beginning
so you hit the ground running and it doesn't stop until the show
until the
floor
end.
closes, and then you have to tidy up because the clock is ticking.
And the doors closes.
Yeah.
Well, normally we have to be out of there by 5, but this year I think the elevator stopped working. Like loadout.
Well,
There was such a long
Yeah,
time this year.
there was a lag with people packing out, but it still meant that
We weren't out till 5:15.
yeah, and we were out earlier than a lot of other booths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
it's
a
quite
day.
something.
I went one day earlier, and I met Nelmar at Toronto Pen Shop.
Oh,
and we
isn't
went
he
shopping
lovely?
there.
He's so lovely. I love
I
Nelmar.
love Nelmar. Oh, Ken is here. Hello. Ken Miss Scriptus.
I'm gonna pop back upstairs because this is really uncomfortable.
Fair enough.
All right.
Love you.
We love you.
Bye.
I love you. Mwah. Oh, and there was a birthday too.
Oh, birthday.
Somebody
there is a
got to run for their wife's birthday. And David has said that yes, it was long before he was watching the channel.
Mhm.
I will say it was stupidly fun.
Yeah.
The issue is
We should bring
they
it
have
back.
not- they have not done another live streamed auction since then for prototypes.
I see. Yeah, I see the birthday. Happy birthday to your wife. Oh, Laura's here too. Awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just found out the name of the person that I was mentioning before. It's a YouTuber from Laval here, really, really close to Montreal, and it's Pen Therapy.
Oh, the Italian person.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Vincenzo. Yeah.
Vincenzo, exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere, so I'm surprised.
It was his first Pelikan hub, and we met there.
That's nice.
He brought some pens. He started chatting with other groups, and it was hectic because once you sit close to a group, you kind of don't go to the other ones, especially when you have 100 people in the room.
Right.
Well, that's nice. That's good. Not a lot of people have actually met him, so that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome for you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. There's his 20 questions.
All right.
Filmed one with him in the spring, maybe.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I saw his face at the beginning. He was early. I was early too. And I say, I know this person. I know this person. And I thought maybe I saw him before because I always see people here around Montiel. And then is this your first Pelikan Hub? And he's like, oh, it's my first one. And I say, but I know you.
Well, you might have also seen him with Hemingway. He did something with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, very nice. Let me show you this beautiful pen. Ta-da!
Ooh. Is that the Kingfisher?
Yeah, the Kingfisher Esterbrook Bungo box. And then I got this pen. This one is a Coca Bora Creates. It's a wooden pen, but in between the wood, it's a special wood that has those kind of circles, and he puts resin and
I was about to ask.
fill in all the space. So when you see the wood, it's almost transparent on those holes. I don't know how he does it, but I don't know. I found it unique, and it was affordable. Well, affordable. So that was new pens. I have another pen. I'm going to show it later. Did you get anything, Alexandra?
Not pens.
What did you get?
I got 2 items from Tori's collection at Stationery Universe.
Tori.
I got 2 different nib grinds from Annabelle.
Nice.
I got a couple inks. And I got a hole punched in my cannoli from Galen so that it could go on a string.
Nice.
Very nice.
Because she had texted and said, I'll bring my leather kit and put a hole in it. So at the end of the show, we were, standing at an empty booth and hammering with a leather punch. And a whole bunch of people were looking at us like we were weirdos. And I was thinking, this is not the weirdest thing I've done at a pen show.
Can I ask you a question? And this is me being behind the table and not being able to walk anywhere. Was Tori present?
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
Tori and Francisco were there.
I saw Francisco. I say hi to Francisco when we were lining up.
No, Tori and Francisco were both there, and so was Annabelle.
Annabelle I saw.
Yeah. So Tori was across from Annabelle.
Oh, I didn't see them.
And so I had seen Tori on Saturday because she and Francisco came to the house for dinner.
Oh, very nice.
I dropped my pens with Annabelle at like 8:30 in the morning and sort of just popped in or / by a couple times during the day then she'd have me test and then she'd go back to working on them in between other people's nib appointments. And honestly, that is probably the most efficient way I've ever done nibs at a pen show. Because I worked behind a booth all day and my nibs still got done.
Nice.
I should have organized a little bit better. I was behind the table and then no walking, nothing. Nothing. I didn't see anything.
It's preaching to the choir here. I did not either. I didn't even make it up to the Scriptus table to pick up the Coffee Monster Co. show sticker. Like, I didn't make it to the show table. All I did was I picked up an order from Aziza, and I didn't pick it up until like 2:00.
Wow.
When the show floor died down ever so slightly, and I went to the bathroom, and then instead of going back to the booth, I went straight down the aisle, picked up an order from Aziza, and then came back to the booth. Because otherwise I'm not going to pick up my order.
Yeah. There were some vendors I don't know if you saw that little room that was on the side. They put the door in a different place this year. Yes. And that room ended up almost not visited. It was like a kind of down the hall. I spoke with Sean from London Pen Co. And he said, oh, listen, we didn't have enough people like last year. And I look at, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay. Sean might have had a bad day, but everyone else who was in that room did not.
All right.
Like Toronto Pen Shop was in that
Oh,
room.
Toronto Pen Shop was the first booth on
Yeah.
the left.
Scott was in that room. Like I remember trying to get past Scott's booth to get to Annabelle at one point, and I had to loop around the 4 tables the other way. Like it was
Busy
in that space.
I like Nelmar brought lots of stationery. I was at the shop getting those little stickers, some paper clips, and he had everything displayed on a little shelving unit that he brought. He's so amazing when he built up the booth. It's like the shop.
That's exactly it. Like I love that they brought ballards and ropes and the display cabinet from the store, and they built and racks. Like they built out a little shop in the corner. They didn't have the booths that everybody else had, but in turn I think it gave them more space than everyone else because they were right up against the wall. They had this very clear like walking path into their section, and I think it was a great setup for them. And also something that I think Wonder Pens needs to consider doing, because we were our table was next to the Wonder Pens line.
Yeah.
And at one point, that line went all the way out the door. Like, I'm sorry. At this point, Wonder Pens needs to split their line. Yeah. They need to do a pickup line and an actual shopping line.
Yeah.
Because that line blocks everyone's way. I love Wonder Pens. I love shopping there. They are a lovely family. They are a lovely group of people. You need to figure out a better way to do your line setup.
But there are some people that don't have the opportunity to travel to Toronto often. So the only time that they go to this show and then they shop over there. If I have to shop either Toronto Pen Shop, Wonder Pens, Paper Plus Cloth, I will go before.
Exactly. But Wonder Pens could split their line into 2 lines.
Yeah.
Do a pickup line and do a like actual shopping the booth line. Those don't need to be the same line.
Did you see the lineup for the notebooks?
No, because all I could see was the Wonder Pens line.
Oh, there was a pile, like no kidding, probably hundreds of Lloydstrom notebooks for the debossing station. It was insane. Rafael, who was the person doing that, came to my table at one point and say, I didn't move from that station all day.
That tracks.
Wow.
Like I often feel like at Scriptus, you always need one more person than you actually have at the booth.
Yeah.
You need one more person just to be an extra set of hands. Like we had 3 this year. And there were often times that 3 wasn't enough. And had we not had 3, we wouldn't have had a person to stand there so we could go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like we needed a 4th person. And a 4th person also would have meant that, we could have had snack breaks.
Yeah.
Instead, our snack breaks were me standing behind a booth, holding a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Scarfing chips while also running a payment processor.
Yeah.
I'm not against that. That's basically me at every pen show. But I would still like, 20 seconds to breathe.
Yeah.
And that doesn't exist at Scriptus.
Exactly. I was actually really happy to be behind the table because I spoke with my husband about me spending money. So I spend less money, but I wanted to have a pen maker's pen that I always do, like I need to support either a brand and then if I support a brand, I'm going to support a pen maker.
Yeah.
And this time it was a very, very, very small pen maker. And I am happy that I did that. I was really excited of the products that we were selling in our own table. I saw all those prototypes and I said, oh my goodness, I saw that golden pen that you have and then all the other, I don't know, the display of the Snoopy collection, the Peanut collection. it was really cute, and people was excited about that one.
I was shocked at how many prototypes were left at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They've been going so quickly at Pinterest. Like at Empire, the show floor opened at 10 a.m. and I think they were all
We
gone.
sold so many peanuts though.
Yeah, but still, like prototypes are normally the first thing to go at a pen show. I'm used to them being gone within, 30 minutes to an hour.
But the peanut collection was half the price of the prototypes.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
that's
this
true.
is one of the lowest price, right?
Mhm.
How much is the JR, the little pens?
The JR is 125, I think, or 175.
I think it's
Probably depends on
175.
if it's ebonite or not. Ebonite
Oh.
was more expensive.
They didn't do the JR in ebonite. They only did the JR in acrylic.
In acrylic, yeah.
The JR is 175.
175. Yeah.
So it does sound like peanuts is the most affordable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
an Esty right now is 195. We're also talking about MSRP.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
There was a promotion, especially because the show was held in Canada, and Esterbrook is a brand that comes from the US, so they canceled the tariffs. So it was really a special price for the show. They put 10% off, and even though the prices were still in US prices, they didn't charge the Canadian tax. They didn't charge any tariffs, so it was kind of like the price that you see, 10% off. So
were you guys quoting people in USD or Canadian dollars?
No, there was no price list in Canadian dollars. So we didn't know the prices in Canadian because all the list that we had was the ones that they gave us. So I didn't know the prices in Canadian.
So the Navaler payment processor also runs in USD, but we had done the conversions with the team. Like we'd sat down with the team and made the decision that we were going to quote in Canadian dollars.
That's fantastic.
Even though our payment processor ran in USD. So that any dollar value we were discussing was what people was in the currency people expected.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
The one advantage I see in one day show, because the currency fluctuation does not affect for one day.
And it was a Sunday. Like there doesn't tend to be a big currency fluctuation on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And we built in, I think we did it at like 139. No, one second.
It was 140. It was 140 on Sunday.
Sorry, we did it at 144 was our thing for doing all the conversions. And depending on who your bank was on that specific day, like I was getting 138. Mom was getting 130. Mom was getting 142. So depending on who your bank was, but we were quoting at the highest one we could find, so that no one should be paying more than
exactly
what we quoted them.
Yeah. So that's the thing. We were mentioning about the prices that we had to convert, but the website was already in the US. So it was really, really hard. It was my first time there, so I was kind of clueless, trying my best to keep up. I have to say, Liz, it's a monster. She runs the show. Oh my goodness, that woman. It's I don't know. She's moving here, there. She has all these running prices, and oh my goodness, she's fast.
And she's so organized.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And Shannon, oh my dear, I love Shannon. Shannon knew all the prices. She was like, oh, do this, do that, do that. Oh, Shannon also has lots of experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I probably spend like a good 2 days before we're at a pen show, like going over the entire inventory catalog, so that I know all the models, all the makes, all the prices. Sometimes all the variations, including discontinued ones, depending on what show we're going to.
Mhm.
Because for Scriptus, because it is a one-day show, we brought variations of pens that were discontinued
Okay.
just to like take them out of inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is, I don't think people realize how much prep work goes into being behind a pen show booth.
Mm.
Because a lot of the time, like, I will start prep work 2 weeks out, and then a week out we'll talk to the brands again, and then a
You get
couple days
organized
before
and
you tend to get an idea of what people are bringing to the show, and then you start really learning the catalog.
Mhm. Mhm. We met day before. We ran all the price list, and then like at least we had a sitting with Shannon to see how it works. Oh my goodness, Shannon is so amazing. Also, we laugh so much. We had a lot of chocolate and candy.
As any good business meeting does.
And food, of course.
All right, you guys want to talk what pens you have on you? Because I'm gonna unearth mine.
Yeah,
Well,
show and tell.
I figure I should at least answer David's question first. That I had 2 bags of chips behind a booth. I had a bag of Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar, and I had a bag of Miss Vicky's all dressed. We did also have birthday cake.
Yeah, we did have cake.
We did have cake. We
and
were
desserts, and
we were randomly handing out slices of cake to various vendors, and I would get texts like, "I would like a piece of cake, please," and I would. So that was the other time would leave the booth. I would beetle off with a piece of cake, and then I'd come back.
Yeah.
That wasn't shopping. That was just me leaving the booth and coming back.
Yeah. I think we didn't have time to eat the food that my husband was so kind to bring us pizza to eat fast, I had one piece and then gone.
There's something about Scriptus where I never eat lunch on Scriptus Day. I just sort of snack during the day. But at 11 a.m. I was eating blueberries and raspberries, and then as the day progressed, we get closer and closer to chips. And the funny thing was, again, the brand I was with, the Navaler, was lovely. Anthony was fantastic, and Anthony was prepped. He's done enough pen shows that he had protein bars and energy bars, and was trying to offer me other alternatives, and I was like, no, we have. Kari's gone again. We reached the point of chips. I am standing here, I'm eating chips. And then we went out to a brand dinner that night, and I was so I've never been so happy to have a plate of French fries sat down in front of me. It was like, I've been eating potatoes all day. Here are more fried potatoes.
All right,
I'm so sorry. I have issues.
I think you're getting kicked out because the game is on. That's my theory.
I don't know what is
Canada
going on.
only has so much internet, and a lot of it is going to people streaming the Jays game right now.
There you go.
So show us the pens. We want to see.
All right, should I go first?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so I have this many pens. All of them are Pelikan except for this one.
Pelikan.
So I have my 19. I brought this on Hemingway Jones' show, not this week, but last week.
The last week
watched. So
you
this
were
is
with Hemingway.
Yes. So this was my M800 from 1987 or 89. So this is one of my favorites. And then these are the rest of my little Pelikans. These are 200s, except I think I do have possibly one 400. I think this is 400. But they're the same size, so it's hard for me to distinguish.
Except for the M800, which is humongous.
Yeah. But two of my favorites are obviously M800, which I think is interesting. So these nibs are a little bit more stubbish.
Yeah, they have
stub-like.
like yeah. I have the same. I have from the 80s. My
And this
Pelikan.
is my other favorite, but this is a modern
Oh
one
yes.
chick nib. I love it. They're just very different, but obviously this is also a smaller, a little bit different 14K nib. But
Very
yeah,
nice.
so I have these out, and I have my favorite Estabrook with me today.
Oh, I love that one.
I do
That's
too.
fun.
So I do like this one. It was like what, 1 or 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Back to the
1
Lamb
year.
Yeah.
last year.
Right. Yeah. So I kind of like this, and I scored this really, really cheap at Atlas. Last chance. All right. So that's me.
Me?
Kari, go next.
Kari, go
All
next.
right. So I only have 3 pens on my desk, which are the new pens. I want to show first the 2 teal inks that I have. They are very similar, but at the same time, very different. One is a little bit more bluish than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Scriptus ink by Penonia, 10th anniversary. And then there is the Fisher, the Kingfisher. Adore this pen. So this one is the one that I didn't show yet. It's a Model J overnight. And this one doesn't have ink yet because I haven't decided, but it has steel nib and it's flexi nib.
Ooh, what is that? The
It's
violet?
the fine flex.
Is the color though the violet?
I don't know.
Looks like, is it not Red Ripple? Is it Red Ripple?
I don't. Oh, it is Red Ripple. Sorry, I couldn't see the striations.
Yes. Actually, it's extra fine. I just saw extra fine flex. I haven't inked this pen yet, so I don't know.
You gonna be
These two are
sketching with it?
inks. So this one,
Nice.
matching ink. Oh, this pen. The color. I think the light that I have here doesn't make it justice, and you cannot even think about what it looks like unless you sit close. It's really, really, really amazing. So that one, plus my Kookaburra creations.
Ooh.
So this very, very tapered. So it's super slim, but it's a long pen. It's heavy, on the heavy side. If I put the cap back, it bounced back a little bit too heavy for me. So right here. And it has a very, very slim, I don't know if you can see the profile.
But you like that, right? You're not bothered by it. I know some people.
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I am used to painting with brushes, with
Right.
so for me, I am used to the brush, how slim the brush is.
Yeah.
So for me, a pen that is super, super slim, it doesn't bother me. Actually, there are some pens that are really tapered that I appreciate sometimes because I don't get tired by holding that pen if it is a smaller one. I don't know. I find it comfortable for my writing. But oversized pens I also like, but it has to be lightweight though. I went to visit Mont Blanc store in Montreal in one of the malls for the first time.
Do you like it?
I love it. I saw one pen that now I want. You know, I love wood.
Yeah.
So back in the day when we just started this, I remember how you were like, not really
No.
Mont Blanc, but now.
No.
I happen to remember an episode with SBRE Brown where Kari said she was never going to own one.
So
Well,
there is a clip
listen,
on my channel, like 18-minute clip about that. So
after hundreds of pens later, you kind of want to move up. But this is the thing. I still believe that the Meisterstruck is not my type of pen.
all right.
Fair
I
enough.
had a conversation with someone on just today, actually, how we both like Mont Blanc, but I, for example, it's just like a personal preference. I do not like how many metal sections they have started having on their pens. It's just not my thing.
No,
Yeah.
I don't love a metal section. This is an interesting question. Do you like the Ferris wheel press pen because it's supposed to be designed after a paintbrush?
Yeah.
I have thoughts on this, but I want to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah. Well, actually, I like the size of the pen. The one that is called the Jewel, the Bijou, which is the same one as the brush fountain pen. They discontinued the brush fountain pen, and now they are doing a different type of section for the Bijou. And yes, I really like the size. Actually, it's
So they have
almost
what, 2 or
the
3
same
different
size
types?
as this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They are almost exactly the same weight, including. So I
Alexandra, do
really
you have
like.
several of those, or because I
I have
understand
so many of
some
those.
are a little bit different, like section wise, right?
Yeah. So
I remember people complaining it was too narrow for quite a few.
That's what I was about to say. Sorry. I'm just grabbing all the different models of the Ferris wheel press pens that I've got.
So I have some brushes here, but I have 3 more of the Bijou upstairs, which are now actually in my purse because I've been having those ones for my trips. But then I have this one, which is the Jewel. And for size comparison, this one is thicker. And let me show you the difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see
You
it.
see?
Mm-hmm.
So this one is more like a brush. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and I think that was the one
I
that
love it.
people worked and quite a few didn't.
So
And this one is beautiful too, but it is more like if you have a size comparison, it's very, very similar to the size of an Esterbrook.
Gotcha.
we're going to start by saying I very clearly have a color palette.
Yes.
I would say I actually find thin fountain pens too thin.
Yeah.
I love Italian paintbrushes. I have Tintorettos. I've got some other Italian paintbrushes. Currently, my newest set is a set of Princetons, which aren't Italian, but are lovely. The Princeton Synthetic Squirrel and Kolinsky might have won my heart. They are still stupidly expensive, but I like a slightly more chunky pen. Well, see, I'm looking at my other desk and I'm like, I could go grab paintbrushes, but I don't know that I want to grab paintbrushes. This, which is the Marquis, I think is my favorite Ferris wheel press pen. It's the faceted one.
By the way, I did damage and I bought on the promotion day that they were selling 2 pens for the price of one. I went for that Marquis.
Well, so the big thing about it has always been that it doesn't look like a Ferris wheel press pen.
Yeah.
It doesn't write like a Ferris wheel press pen. And the number of people that I've handed it over to that haven't known it's a Ferris wheel press pen until they've looked at the nib proves to me that they really upped their game with this pen.
Yeah.
Compared to other pens they've released.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I've had it inked a couple times. And what I also like is, unlike, I've got one of the early brush pens, and these little engravings are sharp on the grip section. They sort of dig in.
Now they soften.
They're softened. They're no longer sharp. They're just there. They're lovely.
Yeah.
I quite like what they're doing now, and I don't love what they did in the past.
I think they are improving the shape. The Marquis for me was one of the pens that was in my radar for a long time, but it was kind of expensive. And then I had some points and some rewards that I wanted to spend. And then there was just the day of the promotion that says 2 pence for the price of one. So I went 2 pence for the price of one, plus the rewards. So I paid 120 Canadian dollars for 2 pence, two
Nice.
Marquis.
Yeah.
So, whoa, that was good.
All the paintbrushes, because
Oh, yes.
so I talked about this in a Tiny Trees recently, because I knew my Tintorettos were sad. I didn't know they were that sad.
Oh,
Mm.
They've been well loved. I've now had them for nearly 3 years. And they, for a period of time, were getting used every day.
mm-hmm.
But I do think it's finally time to retire the Tintorettos.
Yeah.
And
I was going
luckily,
to show you. You were showing brushes.
Yeah.
I have brushes everywhere. Like I have many, many sets of brushes. But depending on the quality, I put them in different sections. For the ones that are used up more often and they started losing the shape, I put them in one little kind of a fabric thing so I can use them for dry paint or anything. But these ones are my favorite. I adore the brand that is called Raphael. I have
Oh yeah, I
several
have
of those
that
ones.
too. Oh my god, I have too many things.
yeah. Again,
One
I
of
only
4 pots.
grabbed the travel brushes. I have
Same.
4 pots of brushes on my desk.
God.
But it's the brand new Princeton brushes that are so pretty and lovely. And I've only opened 2 of the 8 I have, because somebody I know was getting rid of them. And so
I was like, do I have probably Princeton is in my other one? Maybe
Yeah.
not. Oh, Raphael. I have a Raphael.
Yeah, what I like about the Raphael is that the hair is so perfect. It never changes. I wash it with shampoo. It keeps the shape all the time. All the time.
I think Tintoretto 1327s are still my favorite brush.
Yeah.
They've become increasingly hard to replace. And so I wasn't going to pass on these Princeton Aqua Elite and Neptune brushes. That being said, the set doesn't contain a size 2 in those 8 brushes. The smallest brush I have is a 4, so I don't have a 2 and I don't have a 0. And so 2 Tintoretto brushes might be in my future once Gortzman's restocks them.
I'll show you the one that annoys me the most. I mean, it's a good brush, but I just hate this section. So the Da Vinci's really not great. It's just the grip is like, right here.
Oh, I see.
So how it works, I mean, it's handy because you take it with you.
It's a travel brush. Yeah.
But they just made it, you see, this is just too narrow, and then you cap it. And I mean, this is, to be fair, can be a problem with some pocket pens too. It's not, just the technicality of it. So yeah, some are, I'm just like, it's not going to work for everyone. It's the same with, pens too. So that's why I'm mentioning it. I've been asked what I'm drinking, ice water, because it's very, very hot here.
Yeah, you guys are under a heat warning.
You have a heat warning. We have a very, very cold day.
Yeah, I'm just like dying. I can't open the window because there's like work going on in the house next to us. It's gonna be noisy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what?
What else do you have, Alexandra?
I think it's
Your
Alexandra's time.
So I got a nib grind. I got 2 nib grinds done this weekend. One was on a pen that I'm not going to talk about yet. because it's getting its own video. And the other one, the video for it's already out. So I got a Architect size 5 Schmidt nib done by Annabelle. And then I went through the entire process of trying to pull the nib and feed on a Colotino, because I've had instructions from Top Drawer that it was going to be hard to pull it, that they are very well friction fit, but it was going to be possible to pull the nib and feed. I will say I've never struggled so much to switch a nib.
Oh,
It was they are so incredibly well fit that it really doesn't want to go anywhere.
oh.
It was a journey. It was an adventure. This now, though, has an Architect in it, which I'm very happy about. And I'm greatly enjoying the fact that it's got a little Architect nib in it. And so the video's out now over on the second channel. And then the other thing I came home to was a package from Yoast.
Oh,
Very nice.
A lot of people in this chat have asked a lot of questions underneath that video. And so...
Well, Alexandra, I woke up to Alexandra's new video, which if you have seen it or have an opinion on it, please type it up.
Yeah. if you have a comment on it that you haven't already left or I haven't answered, because I haven't answered all of the comments on that video yet, because they are continuing to roll in. I just haven't got to them all yet. If you have more comments or questions or like just even statements, leave them down in the chat and we will address as many as we can. I will say I've never had so many emotions in a pen unboxing.
Okay.
I've never had so many emotions in a pen unboxing. And I did not get the package until yesterday.
Oh.
The video is out today. I did not open it until about 8 o'clock last night, which meant I was still up editing at 11 p.m. last night to get this video out today. And it has in turn bumped my Empire Pen Show recap with Mom. That will come out Saturday. But I felt like it needed to. And if you've seen the video, you probably know why.
It's a timely conversation to be had.
It is. So Yoast hooked me up with one of these.
Yay! Charlie Brown? Which one? Lucy?
Something from the Peanuts collection. I got it from Yoast. I was very happy when he offered to send me one. And I rarely watch other people's coverage on a product before it comes out. It's just not what I do. But I had watched Tom Otto's coverage. So I sort of knew what I was walking into, which was the pen didn't have a Yovo nib and didn't feel, they were marketing it as an SD, but it didn't feel like an SD.
This section is an SD. I tried it.
Yeah, that's a super fast turnaround. That is a really fast turnaround. That was the video was still processing up to YouTube when I went to bed, and I was just hoping it was going to upload.
I mean, the thing is that I feel like it was such an anticipated pen. They somewhat hinted at it for 3 years. They've been working on it.
I know.
Yeah.
It has been a topic for so long. We've been talking about it for so long. We've been theorizing about it for so long. And I have to say, everyone else's coverage on it just left me with more questions. I opened the pen. I was just left with more questions. And we are now several hours out from having opened the pen, filmed a video, edited a video, done all that stuff. I am still getting questions in the comments of that video, not unexpectedly, that I can't answer because I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So we're going to talk about this pen. So
for a while.
Here is the Sally.
you have Sally.
It is quite interesting for a number of reasons. It's being called an ST. And one of the first questions I got this morning at about 9 a.m. was, well, does it have the what's it called? The cap system that Esterbrook has. It's got a very technical name.
Yeah.
And I think
it's
someone
like
asked similar question
spring.
just now in the chat too.
It's like a spring or
Yeah.
something.
It's 1 second as I go to the comments of the video.
Let's try my ST.
Does it have
Do you want me to read them? I can read some.
You can
find
start
them.
reading out some of the comments.
Okay. Because you're the only one with the pen, so can find your. There we go. I'll find your video.
So it doesn't have somebody asked, does it have the cushion closure inner cap of a normal ST?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
Okay.
And then somebody's in the video, I talk about this a little bit, but I really noticed it last night as I start to pull out pens. I said this in the comments of the video. I had planned a very different take on the video. My plan was, we're just broadly going to compare it to every Esterbrook pen I have. Like all the different models, we're just going to compare them. Didn't happen. If you look at the grip sections, the grip of a normal ST flares out before you get to the nib so that your fingers don't get on the nib.
Oh.
This one doesn't. It's just flat all the way down.
Right.
So
What happens if you unscrew it? I mean,
I don't know. We're going to find out.
All right. Yeah, I see that question. Do the Peanut Collection ST still have the capping inner sleeve and spring?
This one doesn't have that flare out.
Interesting. So all of my STs do have that flare out.
I will probably need to find my other.
Yeah,
ones.
let me look at mine.
Right.
But it sounds about right for mine as well. They
Let's
do have
see.
a flare out. Yes.
Does an old Esterbrook section fit in the new pen?
Mm.
No,
It doesn't?
it doesn't twist down all the way.
Huh.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you see it, look, there's a gap.
Yes.
Ooh.
It doesn't
Yeah,
twist down all the way.
match. Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because Goldspot currently has it up that they fit the
Does it
Gold-
fit? No.
gold. No, the threads look different. Goldspot.
Should I read one of the comments you got
Sure.
about the nibs? So someone asked, I believe Navaler, because you compared it to Navaler, and that is a different nib. And that looked closer than Yoba's. So someone asked, I believe Navaler nibs are made in China. The interesting question is whether these Esterbrook pens are made in China rather than Taiwan, which I understand is where they usually make them.
Oh, I see.
I pulled down the wrong pen. I'm tired if people haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
No one, much like Tom said, no one would tell him where they were made. No one will ever confirm to me where they were made.
And that's actually the sauciest comment you got on that video.
I would say that is not. There's one I got very recently in the past little bit, which you responded to.
I have to say that having many pens, I am not bothered at all by where they come from, you know?
So here's my sticking point. If Esterbrook is going to move away from Yovo nibs for pens going forward, tell us. Be forthcoming about that, because Esterbrook sells specialty nibs, open stock, And so many of us buy specialty nibs or get Yovos ground thinking they're going to fit into all of our pens.
Mm.
If they're no longer going to fit into Estes going forward, tell us that.
Did you try to pull out the nib and see if it fits another Esty? No.
It doesn't. The housing's different.
Okay.
Or the housing appears to be different. So I now take out the nib.
Mm-hmm.
The housing's also, oh, look how dirty that is on the inside.
Oh no.
Okay. By the
And
way,
my nib
you have a number 6 nib in the regular ST, and then you have a number 5 nib in the. Is it the model J? The JR is number 5.
JR is number 5.
Mm. Is
So
the-
that has all just come out of the
Mm.
pen.
And
And there's a
doesn't
whole,
look like ink.
it's not ink. There's a whole bunch more down in the threads of the grip section of the nib, which is not a comfort right now. So interesting
Did you
question.
try the writing?
I did. So I will say it's not as well tuned as a normal Esterbrook SD. And it's not as well tuned. I said in the video that my Naviler Fine had been tuned. It hasn't. My Naviler Medium has been tuned. So this Fine was untuned. And I'll have to go back and add that to the description. It is not as well tuned as my Naviler Fine is. And it doesn't have as much tipping as the Naviler Fine does.
Somebody is asking if you have tried the Conklin feed, and I have to say that the Conklin feed looks very similar. But I've seen them. I don't know.
The Conklin feed is
It's a little bit bigger though.
Shorter.
Oh, shorter.
It's like it's taller. The Esterbrook one's shorter. If you look,
Yeah,
like,
I have this one.
It's longer and it's a bit more tapered. The Esterbrook one is sort of fat.
Mm.
Ooh, do you have your JR next to you? Because I know that is just a smaller Yovo, but still I would want to see comparison.
I do have a JR. Bach feeds tend to look like that. I don't have. Ooh, 1 second. I do have.
I agree. Bach feeds do tend to look like that. I have a couple somewhere.
So that's.
Might be able to find them. I think
That's a JR, and that's this new pen.
Yes, I have a Bach, and it looks somewhat similar.
Is there, like, what I understand is that similar to the movement that First World Press did with Warner Brothers to do the collaboration with the Lord of the Ring and the Harry Potter thing, would this move like Esterbrook collaborating with Peanut, and they come to understanding that the brand has a lot of things to say, like Peanut, for example, will
so the question is
something.
How would Peanut be kind of qualified as far as nibs go? I just don't really see it.
What happened is that you know that Peanut provides branding for, and they have their own branding, so they have everything that they do. For example,
in terms of how things look, you mean?
But they do pens. They do pens in house for some kind of market. But then this is a collaboration with Esterbrook. So Esterbrook is kind of buying the rights to produce this pen.
The thing is, then don't call it an Esty. It's not an Esty. The things that we assume are characteristics of an Esty are the cap that they have, the nibs that they take. This isn't an Esty.
Yeah.
No, it's a standalone pen.
It's a standalone
A
pen.
different pen.
And I think calling it an SD, especially when it's not the same size.
Does any of you have Oktoberfest? That was a very October, whatever they called it. They discontinued. Right. And that is a different pen from, the other one.
But this one is a Camden.
I would say this looks more similar to a Camden than an SD.
But the Camden is longer than the Peanut.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because this is longer than an SD.
Yeah.
Interesting. So many questions. So the clip kind of looks like a little bent spoon to me.
The clip the clip has to do with the Peanut branding.
The picture.
Itself. They have a paper clip that actually has this exact same shape. They have many things that come like a clip next to those pen sleeves and the pouches. They have also that kind of shape.
Yeah, they usually release like a lot of things, kind of, right, when it has to go with a new release like that. Yep.
All right. Which converters?
The smaller one, looks like the one
that's the new
vintage pens, the vintage whatever insert thing.
Yeah.
You know whose converter that also is?
This one.
Ferriswell Presses.
Oh,
really? Okay.
Oh wow! You can make a whole new video now.
I can make a part 2 just based on what we're discovering in this live and people's questions.
Lots of discovery.
Because it is, look at the size difference.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open this pen.
Yeah, I don't know where my vintage nib thing is, but I'm pretty sure it looks, it has a very different converter.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
it looks like that.
Gold Spot currently has it up that they fit the vintage adapters.
And they might.
I do not have a vintage adapter, which means I have to get my hands on a vintage adapter.
Yeah, thinking of it, it might be a little different. Maybe it fits a little better than, the SD section.
Well, I'm hoping that they fit. I don't think Tom and the Gold Spot team would have them up if they didn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
But the normal SD section definitely didn't screw in all the way.
Mm.
And now I do really want to clean this pen after taking out that nib and finding all that stuff in it.
And I'm tuned for part 2.
I'm really glad that I just dipped it last night instead of inking it up.
I am more of the type of accepting the pen as it is and loving the pen or not loving the pen as it is. I see that the idea of comparing makes you it's really, really interesting, and I love how you put it on the test.
Well,
discovering things, and I'm like, what?
I think it's partially because so many people had so many questions about the pen because it did look so different than a normal Esterbrook pen. And then Tom did a video where he said it's not a Yovo nib, but they won't tell us who made the nib.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I heard that, I knew that I had to at least narrow down what the nib was possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting to be able to make a video that really, at the end of the day, I'm just talking about the nib.
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about a nib for 16 minutes.
And at the end of the day, it's such a human nature, if you don't tell me what it is, I might, try and find out what it is. It's just, sometimes easier for company to be like, listen, this is not it, but this is this.
So somebody has asked about the clip. I will say this is the world's tightest pen clip. It is nearly impossible to get it to lift up at all. And I can barely slide it onto a piece of paper. I don't know if they're all like this or just mine is like this, but mine is like this.
Okay. That's big silence.
People are now
We're just
listing
reading
out
stuff.
all the differences between this and a normal Esty.
And the cap system. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the saucy comment under your video was like, something's rotten in Denmark.
Yeah, somebody that comment, because it also talked about the niblet, which we haven't touched on.
Oh, yeah.
The niblet, I like that pen so much.
I like it. I don't like that it's a design from a Taiwanese company who's been selling them for $53 US in the States.
It's an existing design, yeah.
It's an existing design.
That makes it a little awkward.
It does make it a little awkward.
Including that little metallic part that it has?
Yeah,
or not?
all of it.
Oh.
All of it. And honeycomb, Esterbrook honeycomb was in that colorway, was this brand's special edition with Wonder Pens last October in the mini pen.
Well, a little break here, but hi, Yost. If you would like to send us something to review, here for you.
Boom!
Unfriend me now, but
Apple, boom! No, Yost. We need sponsorship.
Here, let's go on a field trip to Wonder Pens.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that people are having discussion about things. Saucy.
It's kind of a polemic topic.
It's the saucy episode of the Desk Chat.
I have to say, I am interested in a pen, for example. Let's say I like the resins. I like the fact that this pen is kind of based on a cartoon character, and I would totally buy a Wonder Woman pen.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not interested in the peanut character itself.
Yeah.
I love Snoopy, but
yeah.
I like more the other type of resins.
So here's
like the
here's
cat paw.
Wonder Pens.
Yes.
This was released last October and was for sale until June.
And it's not.
The niblet came out end of July.
Mm-hmm.
And they have done it in.
What's the name of that pen?
Fine Writing International
Is
Foundry.
the brand, and it's called the PENCKET.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like exactly the same number as the Stovo nib.
Yeah, like Yoseka has had them for sale up until like a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, according to a comment that I received and Marina has replied to, US retailers are starting to ask questions of Esterbrook.
Also, David just had an interesting comment in the chat.
Oh, I guess I have to
Well,
go back
maybe
to that.
there is also the other possibility that Esterbrook bought that company.
No, because Galen has just come out with this pen, Kari.
Oh,
Galen Leather just came out with the same thing.
In 2 colorways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's the same mold, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same mold, same nib, same roll stop. But $83 Canadian or 52 US versus 175 USD for a niblet.
And then if you want a very specialty nib grind, it's over 200.
Yep.
So that's kind of an interesting feeling. I need my ice water for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of emotions currently. Apparently, you can still buy their pens from retailers. So if you've liked the Niblet, I would go buy it from somewhere else. Unless you are absolutely in love with one of the Ferris wheel press resins. So, or acrylics, like, don't spend the extra $120 if you don't have
It's,
to.
tight, especially now for people.
Yeah.
So, the honesty that I feel like is appreciated. And just how it is.
Exactly.
I feel like people, have you guys noticed a bit of like a different behavior when it comes to buying pens?
I have, in the sense that, like, I'm not looking at. Be really honest here. My pile of pens to film with is almost 20 pens deep.
Mhm.
I still have pens from Washington that I haven't filmed with. Because it almost feels odd to talk about them right now. And so it's trying to figure out different spins for them where, like, the Visconti, like, I genuinely don't know how to talk about a pen that currently costs nearly $2,000 Canadian.
Yeah, it's really.
I just don't know how to talk about it.
It's
And
really.
so I still haven't inked it, not because I don't want to ink it, but because I don't know how to talk about it on camera.
You just need to not to talk about it, just show it.
Yeah,
Or
potentially.
yeah.
Like, it's just, I have those pens on my desk right now that I just don't know how to talk about. And so they're just sitting on my desk, which I also don't love. I want to use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a definitely interesting time, but I feel like what I see though around like the secondhand market is booming. Like you can get stuff that you couldn't before. Like I see, super limited edition Pelikans from the past, like, listed for like less than I've seen them before. And I was like, if you're someone who's been looking for something specific, this might be the time right now.
Ken says that you can send the pen to him that he will talk about it.
It's also like I've found, so I've been trying to sell some pens. And I know Lori last week managed to sell a whole bunch of pens in one go, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've had pens in some cases listed for like a month and a half in the Canadian Fountain Pen Group, and like stuff isn't selling. I think it's really subjective what's selling right now. And it's interesting to see what's selling and what isn't selling. This is also true. Some TWSBI Ecos right now are going for $150 if they're quote unquote limited edition or rare.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there are the ones that Bungo Box sells that are hand painted. Those are more than 150.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even love an Eco $20, let alone $250.
Honestly, I've seen Pelikan with not a gold nibs, standard steel. Yeah. Also from like, I think, was it Amethyst or something? I've seen it listed for $400.
Ooh.
So Amethyst is definitely one that I'd love to add to my collection, but it goes crazy high. Ooh, this is a comment that I hadn't seen until I scrolled up. The upcharge on diamond cast.
All right.
Pastor Brooke puts on. This was something I didn't notice until I actually started to look into the cost of rods. If you had to guess, what does a rod of diamond cast resin actually cost?
Well, and also saying that it's literally only one company that makes them because it has rights and has invented them. Yeah. So how much is it?
You two guess a number.
I don't know.
About $40? More?
No.
They start at 19.
Oh.
A normal pen blank starts at 15. we pay about $100 more for a diamond cast SD.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the blanks are only costing between $3 and $7 more, depending on the color. And I would agree with Lau that I've sort of had it with their upcharge on diamond cast. Navaler does a whole bunch of diamond cast pens. They don't upcharge them as much. They upcharge them, $5.
Yeah, it is a trademark. I agree with the comment. It is. I mean, it's only one who makes them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The price you pay for making stuff from them.
It is. But it's a big upcharge compared to other brands that are making these out of diamond cast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. We've been so saucy today. Love it. Lau, you have joined on a good day.
Yeah, Lau's having a great time in the chat. Interesting. They've had their most shipments. So overall, or just on Esterbrook's?
Mm.
So I would say, okay, so it's overall. I've been noticing this in my affiliate commissions from Goldspot, because normally people don't type in an affiliate code if they're buying stickers or a roll of washi tape.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been making, there have been like all of these little purchases that are starting to add up because people are buying washi and stickers. I am also used to washi and sticker orders being small.
Yeah.
Like we think, what, $30, $40? No, these are like $100 or $200 USD.
Oh,
so it's like money that would normally be going towards a pen, and somebody's going, instead of a pen, I'm getting,
stationery.
stationery.
Like
I think
washi
people are-
stickers, ephemera.
Majority, they're stocking up. It's just kind of, you don't know situation
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
No, that's my type of buying. I will spend, I don't know, hundreds of dollars in washi and stickers, decorations for the journals, and then less money in pens.
Let me tell you, I just joined that one wonderful cult of travelers. So people spend a lot of money on that.
I love Travelers.
Travelers
I just got the Travelers writing boards.
Yeah.
I adore them. They're so good. They're always sold out. I went into Midoku like 3 days after they got their shipment of 2020 planners.
The cult.
The cult. It is a cult. I mean, they make you spend money.
They do. They do, but we love them because they're great.
That insert, the one for Passport, I think it was really, like, it's pretty. Good colors.
It is. This is interesting. Goldspot. Goldspot just does an affiliate link. They offer no discount. All people do is click on the link and shop through the link. I would say it's a very fluid system. Sometimes I make nothing for months at a time. And then sometimes people like William buy a very expensive pen midway through a stream. It's all about balance. I always leave all my affiliate links in the description of every video. The girls' affiliate links are down below as well for whatever they have, and Marina's shop discount code is down below. Can
I plug in? I'll have my once a year big discount, so 25 off. From Friday to Sunday, I only do it once a year. So.
Very nice.
No discount code needed. All discount is in there already.
Yeah.
There you go.
I actually like how Goldspot does it because we don't lose any of our commission.
Mhm.
At Atlas, you lose 10%, or you lose. Yeah, no, you lose whatever the people save.
Oh, okay.
Once they've saved money, it's subtracted from your total. And so it's not a big amount every order. It's, a couple dollars, but it is sort of frustrating.
Mhm.
Apparently, there's another Visconti price increase.
Oof.
I hadn't
More
heard
and
they're
more and more
extremely
and more and
expensive
more and
already.
more.
I
Yeah.
hadn't heard about that yet, but I'm not surprised, especially with the price of gold currently.
Yeah, I think the regular Homo sapiens is like 850 or 900, right, at this point, and the nice editions are like over 1,000, 1,200 even.
Well, let's go to Gold Spot and look at some Viscontis. The Homo sapien went up at least 15% on Monday. All right. MSRP on, holy shit. MSRP on the lava pen with black trim or with bronze trim, so the standard Homo sapien,
Mhm.
is now $995.
Right. It went up a little more, I think.
What?
Mhm.
I
MSRP.
remember when it was, I don't know, $400. This was at the beginning,
I remember
It was like
650.
6 something at the beginning
Yeah.
of the
Six.
year.
Mhm.
600 or something.
It was 6 something at the beginning of the year, and then it went up to 750 in the summer.
Yeah.
What else went up?
Whoa.
I have to say, I think everything's gonna go up. Iris
Yeah.
Garden MSRP is $1,495. That's painful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also pre-increase. The price increase starts Monday. From the
Hey,
sounds of it.
make your purchases now.
So buy your Viscontis now if you want one. I suspect that the pen's going. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Iris Garden's been at that for a while. It went from 2 something to 495. I suspect that it's going to 7 something.
Mm.
I might be wrong, but I suspect we are heading towards 7 something. We'll see. We'll talk about it next week.
Oh yeah, because we will have a show next week.
We're back here on the 5th. We'll talk about it on the 5th. Join us for Visconti price increases. Who else is going to
Visconti price increase?
Bring your Viscontis
on November 1st, because I suspect other people will. I was hearing mumblings about price increases.
The economy is not being easy on us,
No.
especially with the tariffs and all the increases overall.
No. And it was highly likely we were going to have November 1st price increases in the industry. So I would say, if you're looking at something and you can justify buying it this weekend, or actually this week before Saturday, buy it before Saturday.
Why not?
You don't know how much it's going to retail for next week. If I had to guess, I think anything with a gold nib is probably going to go up in price about 15%.
And I feel like this is one time that I would not suggest waiting until Fountain Pen Day.
No.
Ooh.
I don't think the deals on Fountain Pen Day are going to be particularly good this year.
Yeah.
Are you planning buying something this week?
I think that's the topic for next time, because it's what, on the 7th?
It's on the 7th. I have to say, I'm now looking. I've got some affiliate credit, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to spend it on at Atlas, because we've got until Jan 15th to cash out all of our affiliate credit currently. And I am more seriously considering pens that are currently in my cart. Before.
So you put
Saturday.
pens in the cart and then you wait?
I do that too.
I put pens. Well, it's how I remember I want to come back to them. I'll stick them in the cart and then I'll leave them for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. And like if I go back and like what's in my cart still intrigues me, then maybe it's something I want to use my affiliate credit on.
Yeah, I'm planning to go in person, get some plants.
Yeah. As
I
Lucas
am
says,
visiting tomorrow. I'm going to Stilo tomorrow.
even with Fountain Pen Day discounts, it might not even itself out to what it was
Oh.
before a price increase on Saturday.
Don't increase prices. Oh.
Yep. So you just click the link, you shop there as normal, and you make sure you don't click a honey link or anything else, because then honey takes the bounty from the commission.
Interesting.
Oh.
And they do that on any site. With that. Lucas, if you can get that confirmed, that would be great. I'm currently looking at a doorbuster at Atlas, but only if I can use affiliate credit on it. So if we're allowed to, that would be fantastic. If we're not allowed to, I guess I'll be getting something else. There's also platinum that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll talk about that all next week.
Because my device is dying.
Because your device is dying. It's, bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays are up 3-1.
There we go.
And I'm going to go upstairs and watch baseball with an 89-year-old.
Yeah. Wow. I think this might be one of our shortest episodes, but very saucy.
Very, very spicy.
It's not, it's not every week the Blue Jays are in the World Series.
Is that how you're going to title it, the saucy episode?
I don't know what I'm going to retitle it as. It definitely needs a new title.
Love that.
Wow.
We'll
Yes.
figure some things out.
We will see. We will see.
All right. Thanks so much
All
for
right.
watching, guys.
All right, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.